Okay, we're trying a crazy mascara tutorial that I just learned about this morning from Mid-40s Makeup Tutorials and Olivia Reese. I didn't know of either one of them before this, but I'm following both now. And they are doing what I suspect my 14-year-old daughters are doing because their eyelids are always such a freaking mess. So she says you put on your mascara, trying to get it into the waterline. The base of the lash is really important. You really want to cake it on there and don't be afraid to get it all over your eyelids. So this is the Ilia Limitless mascara, and this brush is a mean little beast. It's very sharp, so I'm trying to be careful not to poke my eyes too much, but she put a lot on there, okay? A lot more than I normally do. And you're pushing it way up, okay? And then you really push it way up. And you press and you press. She said to wait till it gets tacky, but this mascara gets tacky very quickly. So you might have to wait a little while, but you're just gonna push them up. Make the mess. Oh, it's so hard for me to make the mess. I've spent years perfecting my mascara tutorial technique so that I don't make a mess. And here we are just making a mess. And we're going to clean it up. But this curl apparently gives you a curl that you cannot get from a eyelash curler. And I have to agree, this one's always going to take those end lashes and kind of push them up instead of out. So I'm kind of hopeful that this is going to be a real magic maker. All right, so we've pushed it up. I don't know if I did it enough, but let's just see what happens. Now we go in and clean up because you can't really tell what's happening until you get rid of this mascara. Now she used a Q-tip, but I am going to use my concealer brush that I never use to actually apply concealer. Instead, I use it to remove mistakes. And this is what I see my girls doing all the time. Like they always get mascara like all over their eyelids and they're like, it's okay, Mom, we just clean it up later. And so I think they know this trick and have been holding out on me. Okay, so here we are. Can we see much of a difference? I can, but I don't know if y'all can see it in the mirror. Let me do the other eye with a different mascara. Oh, this is really scary because this one is waterproof and it's really intense. I just don't think I did enough. Okay, this one's way wetter, way messier. And I'm just gonna really not try to care about not getting it everywhere. It's so hard to change what you've been doing. That muscle memory is so strong. Okay, so all right, this is a good sign. I got it all over my face. All right, I'm gonna let it sit for a second and get tacky. This one takes just a little bit longer. It's just a wetter product. And is it tacky yet? Nope, it's still just completely wet. So let's give it another second. Okay, it's tacky now because it's not coming off on my finger and I can feel it kind of sticking. So now I'm gonna press it back. Oh yeah, so this is, I guess, just a better mascara for this because it now looks like what I saw them both doing, which is where it's like sticking to my, you can see how crazy it looks. So we're getting a fan effect. And this goes against everything I have ever believed in because I feel like I'm making little families and mascara should be more like a divorce attorney, like dividing families. So that you have individual lashes, but it's not that bad. I just really can't see because it's a big fat mess. So let's clean it up and see how it works out. So back to I have a towel here. Oh my gosh, look at this mess. I can only close the other eye. Okay. I always clean up messes toward the nose. I just have a understanding that somehow it's more effective when you go toward the nose. And I'm cleaning this brush off on my towel. This brush has a little bit of foundation in it that's just kind of always there because that's all I ever use it for, is just to clean up messes. If you don't have one of these, you really should. It's called a concealer brush. Like, it's like a little paddle, like the old school foundation brushes, except it's smaller, and this one has a little bit of a taper to it. Okay, is that cleaned up enough? I don't know. Let's get this off my face. Okay, now there is a difference between the two, but I feel like it's just that the other one is a thicker mascara and the Ilia is a little more natural looking. So I don't know if the fan effect is worth all of that mess. What do you guys think? Are you gonna try it? Now that I've kind of finished the makeup look, I do feel like this gave me a much bigger eye. I'm not sure that I will go to all of that trouble, but I am definitely liking the result for today. Can you see a difference?